Peter Milner is a serial entrepreneur. He's also a practicing cardiologist with a passion for developing novel solutions to persistent problems the medical profession encounter. Optivia has created a test that will help identify how drugs interact in the body, making treatment safer for patients.
Peter, tell me a bit about yourself. How did you get involved in this business? And you're from Tipperary.
Yes, my father was from Dunmanway, County Cork, and my mother from Kevin Street, Dublin. And we live in Rosscray, County Tipperary. But I went to medical school in Liverpool and then to Johns Hopkins in the United States and then to the University of Virginia. And then I was a professor of medicine and genetics at Washington University in St. Louis. And I trained as a physician and a basic scientist, but I really wanted to go into business. Optivia tests drugs to make them safer. So to give you an example, Porrig, if you take a drug, we have to know how it gets into the body and how it's distributed through the body and whether it interferes or interacts with other drugs you're taking. On average, people take 10 or 15 drugs, and we have to understand how they interact with each other at the level of absorption in the gut or distribution to the tissues. So the results that we give drug companies and the Food and Drug Administration make it onto the fine print on the box of the drug so that doctors can understand you shouldn't take this drug with that drug. I now have 70 patents, and I recently, in the last year or two, helped reshape the patent law here in the United States with the Leahy-Smith Act.
And you always wanted to get into business. That was the ultimate.
Yes.
Why is that?
Well, because you can affect change better in business. If I'd stayed in university, I might have had visions of how things should change, but unless you're in business and have entrepreneurial skills, you can't affect the change. You can't use management skills